Hey guys, this is Andrew with Boston Scooter. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a very popular model that we see on the streets all over Boston, the Gotrax GXL V2. This is probably one of the most popular Gotrax scooters out there for a good reason. It's a very affordable scooter. For a lot of people looking to get into the scooter thing for a first time, they go for the GXL V2 because it's less than $300, which is a great steal. It's very lightweight, it's 26 pounds, which is very portable for a lot of people, and it really serves their purposes depending on what they use it for. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of the features and also kind of the long-term history of what to expect if you own this scooter, how long it lasts for, and what are common repair issues that you might encounter over its lifetime. So as I mentioned, it's a super lightweight, super portable scooter. You can see that it folds really compactly compared to so you need basically these two. You can see this used scooter, it doesn't fold, so sometimes we do see this where the locking mechanism doesn't actually hold up over time, but you can definitely see that the scooter's gone through some heavy wear and tear, but this is not uncommon. We do see this quite a bit, but if it does fold, it becomes super portable. Compared to a lot of other scooters, it's a really compact design. 26 pounds, which is great. Unfortunately, that comes at a cost. The battery is right in here. So they'll advertise 12 miles, but realistically out of the box, you're probably only gonna get 5 to 6 miles. And we've heard of people owning it, 3-4 months later, they'll only get about 1 or 2 miles after, it's gone through a couple of months of use. And so I would not get the scooter if you're trying to make any more than a couple, few miles a day, such as someone on a college campus or around a small neighborhood area, because other than that, the battery really does not go far, especially a couple months into its lifetime, and people get disappointed. They buy this, they think they're going to be going 12 miles. That's not the case. You might be getting 2 or 3 at most, just because the battery is so small and it just fits into the stem. Also, it's only a 250 watt motor. In the world of scooters, that's probably the smallest thing out there. So when you're accelerating, when you're trying to go up hills, when you're just trying to get up to your maximum speed, you're really going to feel it struggling. It's not going to be that strong. And so really this is designed for the lightest weight adults. If you are more than 150 to 200 pounds, I probably wouldn't recommend the scooter for you, just because the 250 watt motor is going to struggle to get you going. So really have good expectations about what you're getting. It's only 16 miles an hour. It's a pretty short battery range compared to other scooters out there, but it is lightweight. So if portability and price is your most important feature, that's why to get this. A low budget college student, small campus, ideal for them. Anyone else, probably not best. Looking long term, what happens to the scooter? Well, from a repair standpoint, a couple of things. We often get scooters that they turn on, but they no longer run. So what happens is all the electronics are in this console, and oftentimes you need to replace this console for that fix. This is a $70 console. The good news is it's really easy to fix. You can just order it online when it is in stock. To be honest, maybe 2/3 out of the year it's in stock. 1/3 out of the year it is out of stock, because this gets taken pretty quickly from the Gotrax website. But you just unscrew these, you pull this out, you put in a new one, and that often fixes that acceleration issue. Another thing we see is these motors can go bad at times. Thankfully, they are pretty easy to fix. You just take off this plastic fender here, and there's a motor wire that just hooks, so you can put on a new motor after you put on the bolts, and then reconnect the motor wire, and then you're good to go. And usually one of those two fixes will fix that classic situation of the scooter turns on but doesn't want to go. Other times people bring in scooters, they're completely dead, they don't turn on at all. Oftentimes it's because of the battery. Now thankfully the battery is easy to replace too. It is about $100 on Gotrax website, so it can be pretty steep for someone who is expecting a budget scooter, but in theory it can be fixed. You just take out these 2 screws, swap out the battery, kind of same process as replacing this console here. So overall, from a maintenance standpoint, it's really easy to fix. You just got all the electronics here, you got a battery here, you got a motor here, there's nothing else going on here. Flat tire wise, not the easiest, just because you have a pretty small rim on both sides, and sometimes spooning these tires out and putting on a new tube can be a little bit challenging, especially if it's your first time and you don't really know what you're doing. But that's the case with a lot of electric scooters, so nothing specific about this one, but you can expect that you will get a flat tire. This is an air tire, and flat tires can be pretty hard to work on if it's your first time, but not impossible. These can be done, and thankfully the motor disattaches, so you've got a motor in your hand to work with without a dangling wire, and obviously, you know, no motor wire in the back. So yeah, I would probably say lifetime for this thing, probably expected to last about a year. I mean, it's definitely much better than a lot of the Amazon specials that we see that go bad within a couple of months. This will hang on. You know, we hear about Gotrax GXLs coming to the shop all the time. Owners have had them for a year, maybe a year and a half or 2 years. Seems to be their general decent lifetime. And you know, with some of the repairs that I mentioned, the console up here for 70 bucks, a battery for 100, or a motor for, you know, $90, you can do some of these at-home fixes for relatively cheap, and, you know, extend their lifetime, you know, a couple extra months when something does go bad. Anyway, that's about it for the Gotrax GXL V2, a really popular street model that we see out there. Thanks for watching.